in Dallas at 336. All right, this is a lawsuit that aims to follow the money associated with terrorism, the money that funds terror acts. An appeals court has ruled today that a group of terror victims can move forward with their lawsuit against Arab Bank. That's a bank based in Jordan. Now, the victim's lawyer, Mark Werbner, is based here in North Texas at the firm Sales Werbner. I want to bring him on now to talk about this lawsuit. At issue are claims by the victims that the bank and its branch in New York have helped finance terror activities, and knowingly finance terror activities. The case has been working through the system for years now. It's taken a big step forward toward going to trial today. Mark, for your clients, this must be a feeling of relief after the amount of work and research and bureaucratic obstacles that you've faced.
It is. The courage of these families, what they've been through, their willingness to stand up and fight back in the war on terrorism when it would be so understandable for them to just, not do that. Their courage has really been an inspiration, and they're going to be feeling at least satisfied now that they can move forward with the trial and really get the justice they deserve.
In terms of setting a precedent, what could this case mean?
This, I believe, will be a major precedent for many years to come. It's a unique case. It's a case seeking to hold a major commercial bank responsible for terror financing. It shows that the interest of the American courts in fighting and combating terrorism will prevail over foreign laws that attempt to keep financial records secret. And I think it's going to be an important precedent to help Americans and others who have been killed or injured in terror attacks to find justice.
The bank was unwilling to release a lot of the documents that were necessary to move this case forward. Its argument has been that it couldn't turn over those documents without violating international law that protects clients' information. How do you respond to that?
Well, in proving the terror financing and support of terrorism, you really have to follow the paper trail. And it was difficult to do with banking records of this bank, not only in New York, but Lebanon, Jordan, Palestinian areas. And we had to obtain those kind of banking records to substantiate our case that the bank knew they were supporting Hamas and other terror groups.
That's interesting. You mentioned following the paper trail. One of the things I've always found interesting that I think a lot of people may not realize is that a lot of the work that goes on in investigating terrorism is following money. You watch TV, you see guys breaking down doors and they're crashing fancy dinners or something like that, but a lot of these investigators are just they're numbers guys who are just following money.
It really is true, and it sometimes takes a combination of those two efforts. In this matter, the Israeli intelligence sources secured a lot of important financial records that were pertinent, and then there, of course, were lots of paperwork and lawyers digging in paper to put it all together and show with all the different pieces of the puzzle where a bank is complicit in terror financing.
All right, Mark Werbner with the Dallas firm Sales Werbner joining us to talk about this lawsuit.